Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, in our last episode, we were working on the new mining ship that we're going to be using for collecting resources, and we're going to go over what we're going to be doing for that build process. So solar's up, and I made a few minor changes to the layout of the ship, or rover. It's not a ship. But as you can see, the solar panels have already been reconfigured. I moved the seat from the corner to here in the middle. And then I added 4 more batteries. 2 there, 2 on the opposite side, which they'll get filled once we start harvesting nickel. So let's climb back up in here. As you can see, I rebuilt the piston configuration. Hopefully this will work this time. I'm just waiting for the sun to hit. Hey, it's just happening. As I say, I'm waiting for the sun to get high enough to start triggering these solar panels. And as we said that, it starts to happen. So let's climb in here real quick. So fuel time is showing us 3 days. Hopefully here that will change. So I'm going to go with... Or can we get the remote block from here? It'd be kind of nice to be able to put the remote block inside this chair, but that's fine. Remote control. So what I did was I went in and set the velocity of the pistons as low as, like, I'd set them really low, like 0.02 is what I think I set them at. Yeah. And then, so I have number 4 set up for reverse, and number 5 to turn them off. So when we get really close, we can just turn them off altogether. So, alright, here we go. So the goal is we want to get them really, really close, and then once we do that and get them to lock, we want to go down and break that one little tiny block down there in the middle. And then we'll join this whole thing together as one structure. So, alright, here goes nothing. So it's going really slow, which is good. And once they engage each other, then we will, wait, cannot merge. Occupy same ship after merge. Yeah, it's kind of the point. I don't think they're going to collide. Yeah, they're not going to collide, I didn't think. I don't understand why this wouldn't work. I don't know, guys. Let's try the vanilla merge block and see what happens. It's going to be kind of problematic because of that problem, but I don't know. Let's just make this work. And back to number 8. Surprised it didn't like snap together, explode, kill me in the process. Alright. Let's do the underside one first because we can get in here. Alright, and then this one. Okay, let's try this one more time. Whoa. Okay, remote block. Control. Alright, so same process, hopefully. Cannot merge ships. Some blocks would occupy the same space after the merge. Alright, I'm going to do something super sketchy. I'm just going to cut this thing free. That block right there is what's holding the drill on. So I'm hoping the drill will just literally fall on and something magical will happen, I guess. I don't know. So here goes nothing. I hope that worked. That totally worked. Holy crap. So yeah, that just happened. So now these drills are the same. Or these pistons are being controlled the same. So if we come in here, go back into the remote block, hit view. So now we hit 4. Okay. Pistons velocity can go back up to 0.5. Oh, we turned them off. So there we go. So now we have basically a forklift worth of pistons and drills. And it should be super stable and reliable. So this monstrosity of merge blocks and stuff can all go away now. That's why we put this block underneath here. When you're doing this, you should always try to put a block in between your merge blocks for the sake of joining them up afterwards. So now this is all one ship. We can just do this. Go over here, do the same thing. And all this can come off. And make sure you don't cut the one where the piston's at. And that's how your own vessel kills you. That's always fun to record. It's actually twice it's happened in this play session. I died probably about 5 to 10 minutes before I started recording today. The same way, where just the ship decided it wanted to eat me. Here's my corpse just floating inside the machine. That's pretty funny. Let's get all this inventory out of here. Okay. So we don't want to kill that one. Just break these off. Actually, we can throw one of these on here. Like so. Alright, so one of the big topics in is how to deal with stop crouching now. How to deal with the ore detector problem. So how I plan on dealing with that is I'm actually going to create a large ship trailer that literally just fell off. And I'm going to tow it around. It's just basically going to be a series of solar panels, a large cargo container, a radio, remote block. It's going to be a small little, basically a large one of these, but it's going to be just a trailer. And then inside the trailer, it's going to have an ore detector, a radio, just some basics until we get our command center, our mobile command center up and running. Okay, so that should be there. Okay. So I do want to, for the sake of structure, do something like that. And may as well do the same thing along here. Which is funny, is because on a lot of people's YouTube channels, they build mining ships and they're like super dainty, and they just look like they're so fragile and they're just gonna snap apart. And now we come to planets and we're having to build everything all robust, and because we're having to deal with gravity, and gravity sucks. Oh. Such a force of habit of turning that on. On the hole. Alright, so my goal is I want to get this thing up and running so we can go do a little test run real quick in this episode. So we need some batteries bad. And I got killed again. Joy. I can tell this vessel doesn't like me. Alright, so go take and put all this miscellaneous stuff away. Got a bunch of material now to break down. Oh, our batteries just went to almost full charge. Thorium. Alright. Double click for the win. Alright, so here's the fun part, is trying to cut this out of here and not die. Again. So let's crouch. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and rebuild this entire thing, because it just saved. And all that has been destroyed. So alright, so we'll wrap up the episode here, because I'm going to have to go back and rebuild this entire thing. Something tells me this ship doesn't like me. What do you guys think? Trial and error, trial and error. Now I have a big crater. Well, crap. Oh, learned something new today. Jetpacks don't last very long. Crush. Alright, so this is Havoc. Have fun as I rebuild this thing again. Keep gaming. Bonus material. You thought I was done. Alright, now check it out. So what I did was I used the frog to lift the mining rig out of the crater that it created. And here lies the remake. I used 3 pistons this time around. I said I wanted to get some mining in this episode, so we're going to do it, damn it. So, so what I did was I put 3 pistons this time instead of 2. I need to get better ladder on here. I love how they took ladders out of the game. Now hopefully they put them back in now that they added gravity back into the game. Or added harsh gravity to the game, I should say. Alright, so I want to do this real quick. So 5. And hopefully, there we go. So I'll do the same thing over there real quick, and then we're going to go do a quick little trial run on mining. And let's see here. Yeah, that's good enough. So TK remote and neutral. So I figured out what I thought happened is what happened. It was, or actually I didn't say what happened. So let's go to pistons. They were too low to the ground. They smashed into the ground. The pistons did. So they need to be, actually let's go to 0.5 for how I have it set up. And I have it right now at 0.8 off the ground. So I still got to look up the correct way to get steering done. Right now I just kind of have it steering like a normal car. So we're going to run over here to where the nickel's at. Handles pretty good. I mean, we're doing 100 kilometers an hour right now. That's pretty crazy. But then again, we're on flat terrain. Oh man, you slam on the brakes. It endos. Alright, that's pretty funny. Alright. So let's come over here. And this is... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn around. Because I have this little hill right here. Ooh, don't want to tip it over. I don't have a flip over arm. Probably put one of those across the back. Let's see here. Oh, we're missing a drill too. Oh crap. Alright, so let's just do this. Let's see how it works. Alright, so let's go ahead and handbrake. We need to get in here. Go to drills. Let's put all these into one group so we can turn them on and off. KG groups. Here we go. Drills toggle on off. Okay, so this should work in theory. So in theory, let's turn the parking brake off. We can just roll forward. Okay, so we're too low because we're digging downward right now, and we don't want to do that. If we wanted to be leveling the terrain right now, we wouldn't be doing that. We'd be digging downward, which is, you can see it bouncing. So let's come in here. Pistons. Alright, so pistons just raise themselves up. Because the other thing we can do also is we can totally use this like and actually hog out an actual quarry. If you ever looked up pictures of a quarry, then oh, guess what? I did not take into account the mass of all the drills. So now we are totally front heavy. See? From all the stone we've been collecting, we now cannot back up. I'm full reverse right now, and it's just not backing up. So let's go ahead and turn our drills off. And wheels, we're going to go to power. We're going to increase power to like 30%, which is crazy stupid. And it's still not enough. Alright. Come on. Let's try adding some more friction and a little bit more power. We'll go friction full. And we'll go to 45% power. Alright. Oh, we're almost out. Okay, so what we need to be able to do is we need to have all of our ore empty out into the back. So what we'll do is we'll put an umbilical, come up across, and empty out into a container in the back. So, or a pair of containers in the back. So at least we can have all the weight on the back two tires. Because we were kind of nose heavy to begin with, so I think that's going to be beneficial. So what we'll do is we have these two sections right there. I think we'll take these off. Okay, and then let's put two medium containers, I think, right here. I think this will work. We're going to end up needing to make another ladder to get up on here. I think we can use that now. Okay, that's cool. Alright. So, and then number 4. Go like that, and then collector. Hopefully this thing isn't astronomical. It is. That's not great. I was really hoping this thing wasn't this big. Alright, I got an idea. Alright, so what we need to do is put that small hatch on its side, like that. Number 8. That thing has a small hatch on its side, like that. Alright, so that'll work. So for those of you following along at home, what will end up happening is we'll run our collector out into this, and it'll empty into this. Alright, so the sun's setting. I will figure this all out and show you guys in the next episode. I just wanted to bring you guys back and show you that I did get it put back together. I still got some repair from it falling down, but and we still need to add another drill back in, but we're going to pipe in some ore disposal, and this will also give us a way to dispose of stone as well, because we don't really want stone, so we're going to need to figure out a way to get rid of that as well. There's a few ideas that were brought up. One of them was really cool, was to take and use a jet engine on override and just drop the ore into that and just burn it up, which I thought that was really cool, which we will have to try that at some point, some type of little like mini inferno setup. So alright, and so with that we're going to wrap up the episode, since we actually got things up and running for the most part. So this is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.